troubleshooting error disable recovery. If you remember, we also discussed this in the CCNA. What is error disable recovery? Suppose we have a port security or anything configure. So the ports, if the system which we configure on the port security, so if other system attached, the port will be shut down, if you remember. So if the port is shut down, so you have to re-enable, going to the interface, write down shutdown, and then again what type? Re-shutdown, a shutdown, no shutdown. So it will up. So I told you in the CCNA said that you will do this step again and again if somebody do the violation, if you remember it, right? So for this purpose we use error disable recovery. This is an option, it will enable automatically. After some time you can configure anything. The error can be anything, a lot of error: bad cable, bad network interface, duplex mismatch, port channel mismatch, BPDU guard violation, maybe UDLD violation, and security violation, PAgP, a lot of DHCP violation. Any violation you can configure them to re-enable automatically. It's called managing error disable recovery. It will recover automatically after some time whatever you mention them. We will check the default time as well. What is the default time? Okay, like suppose, let me do it here. Suppose we have two system attached here. On this system we have this. Let me configure this device for this systems. So what we do normally, we go to switch, and the switch we configure port security. If you remember, interface EH0/0, this one I'm talking about, this one. I went to this, move to this. Now I need to configure port security on this interface. So what is switch port security? This command will on the port security, we discussed in CCNA. Again, switch port security, we have three things: MAC address. What is the MAC address? I will say sticky. Oh, get them automatically. Either I will go to PC1 and type the MAC address and put this here. Same things. Anyway, I will say sticky. Okay. When you connect the first system which we send the MAC address, I will get that one. Okay, yeah. Now the third thing I need to configure is the maximum. How many address I can learn on this interface? By default is 1. You can type up to 4097. I will say only 1. After this, anyone come, just discard them. Okay, shut down. Again, what will be the violation? Three things, which first we on the port security, within the MAC address, then the maximum, now the violation. By default, violation is shut down. You can do protect, restrict, and shut down. We will discuss this later on. This is also part of the CCNP. But here our main purpose is error disable. So I will say shut down the interface. Okay. So if I check show port security, so it's a 1 and interface is configured. Okay, now let me communicate from this system so that they can learn the MAC addresses 1.1.1.1. so he learned this MAC addresses. How to check? We have a lot of things to check them, but anyhow we will come to show running configuration. So let me go to the interface. First fast ethernet 0/, yeah, this one. So if I go there, so this mode is access, port security is enabled, sticky, and I learn this one. This is the MAC address. If anyone come beside this MAC address, the port will be shut down. Okay, so now what to do? Okay, so we can communicate easily. Look at, I can communicate PC2 IPS is 3, no problem. But let me attach any other system beside this one. So let me unplug this cable, delete, and plug another system with the same interface. So I connect another system, and let me on this system and give an IP to this system, and let me do communicate is doing or not. So let me go to the third system, and this system IP is 1.1.1.4 suppose, and it is the subnet mask. Okay, now let's see, because I'm the same network, so let me ping 1.1.1.1. so let's see what's happened on the switch. Look at this message. They say on my port security violation is being done violation. So I'm going, because in the violation we mentioned that shut down the interface. So they say change state to down. I didn't do anything. It's automatically because we configure what? Switch port security. Okay, let me check. Let me do show port security. They say one violation is count. In the port is action we already down. Show port security interface Ethernet we configure on this interface. Okay, so they say port security is enabled and securely shut down because of violation. Who done the violation? This is the IP of the systems who done the violation. One time he done it. So we are sure up to now, because this is the separate topic, but at least we know that the port is shut down. Okay, the port is shut down. So how I can enable this ports? I will go, suppose now again, not the original system. This time the proper system is connected again. Can they do again the communication? Because now the proper system, the one which we configure. Yes, of course. Still they will not do. Let me go to PC1 and do some communication again. No, because the port is shut down, and the port is because shut down, so it will not work until we go to config t interface EH0/0 write down shutdown again, no shutdown. Okay, so the port is up now, so hopefully it will do communicate now. Sometimes they have some own issue, but it has to do now because the port is now is up. Okay, and there will be no security violation. So if I check show port security, so nothing is. Show port security interface EH0/0. So now it's enabled and securely up. It means no issue now. It has to work, because sometimes it's not working. I have to restart this system line. Yeah, this is simulation problem, but it will work, because if I stop this and start, this is simulation, otherwise it will work. And go to console again, and because the IP will be gone, so we will put, what was this here, IP, I think so, 2 and 8. Let me close this because we already, so let me ping something. It's working or not. It has to ping is working, but it's simulation, otherwise it will let. Now the thing is, now we are coming to our own topic. What is the issue? Okay, the issue is the port will be shut down and remain shut down even though the proper system is again connected. We check them. So let me show you show error disable recovery. It's disabled by default for everything. Any problem like ARP inspection problem, STP problem, whatever. Our one is this one, port security violation. P secure issue. P means port security. It's disabled by default, and the interval is by default 300 seconds. Okay, so we can change this one as well. Now what I will say, no, I need to enable this, so the port can enable automatically. If the PC which we configure, if it is connect, so make them enable. If the other, make them shut down. Okay, so how we will say error disable recovery cause. What is the cause? We have a lot of causes, all these, but at the moment I'm configuring for what? P secure. Excellent, because there is a security violation. Security violation is for the other thing. Okay, so you have to remember for which one? P secure. So I will say P secure violation. Okay, done. It's on for this one. Okay, you can change the interval as well. Interval is from 30 seconds to anything you, but I just need the default one. You can configure anything. Okay, it's done. After this, let me check out what is the command show error disable recovery. Look at all the thing is disabled, but only p secure is violation is enabled. It means it will work for this one. Okay, at the moment nothing happen. Look at nothing is here. Okay, it's only show 300 second and nothing is here. Let's do violation again. Okay, let me suppose PC1, it will do communication, nothing will happen. I know because I configure this one for port security. Let's do violation. Let me cut this cable and attach another system with this one, with this port. If I attach this, go to PC3, and now let me do some communication. It's not reachable, and so suppose because we have to restart this system. It's very headache in this is a bugs in this. So again start, and let me go to their console and delete this one, and again I have to type IP 1.1.1.6 suppose, whatever, just to be belong to the same network. Yeah, okay, and let me ping something in the network. If I ping, so yeah, it's violation occur. They say port security violation is occur, and due to this MAC address, and the port is going to shut down. It's shut down. Okay, let me show you the same command now again. What happened? Show error disable recovery. Look at, before there was nothing. They say due to violation this interface is shut down, and it will be remain shut down up to 256 seconds. So you can configure anytime. So if 255 second is left, it will automatically up. We don't need to go to the interface, make them shut down, and again no shutdown. Let's check out again the time. It will be less than 228. Let's go to 224. You can configure the less time, so that will up automatically. Okay, so at this moment if this PC is still attached, it will shut down again. If I go to the same PC again, it will up automatically. Okay, so this, for this purpose we are using error disable recovery. Error disable recovery is a feature and the switch, so the ports can enable automatically if any problem came from these things. We check out these as well, so it will come up automatically. Otherwise you have to go to the interface and make them shut down and no shutdown, but it is a headache for the administrator. If any violation come, he has to go to the console cable and then put in the switch and then shut down and no shutdown. If the violation come in 2 seconds again, you have to do again. So it's better to enable this one for everything. You can enable this for everything, like go to configuration, oh sorry, error disable recovery, cause all, there is all, enable everything. So you don't need to, if I go to look at all is enabled beside one. Okay, so everything is, if any problem came, they have to wait 300 second to enable automatically, so you don't need anything. The administrative headache is gone now. Okay, very easy. So this is, now what we can do, we can do cars name, and we like, and you can do it for all as well. We done this one. Error disable enter role, you can give them the time in seconds, like default is 300 second, you can put anything. Show error disable recovery will show you everything. You can detect, you can use this command, it will show you also the error. Let me show error disable detect, it will show you the ports and where is the problem. Okay, the same command anyhow, almost the same. Show interface, you can check on the interface level as well. And if you want to manually answer, you have to use interface shutdown and no shutdown, and no error disabled if you want to disable it, if you don't want to use them. So again we already discussed, you have to just put no in the command, it will finish. Okay, so did you understand what is error disable recovery? Error disable recovery is a very good features, and any problems it will can do automatically whatever we done here. Okay.